We're going to get more snow here in New Hampshire. Probably not in the next couple of days, though, as the storm tracks offshore. But with it will come around to some gusty winds, even a low chance for some splash over at the coastline. Let's first talk about those winds. They'll increase out of the north today, at times gusting up around 30 miles per hour. Farther inland, it's probably not quite as gusty and really just adds a chill to the air. Not expecting any sort of power outages with this kind of wind. But it will churn up the water in the Gulf of Maine, and we're entering a period of astronomically high tides this weekend, so a couple of time frames to watch here. Later on tonight, as the storm center makes a close pass to New England, that could send some water certainly up onto the beach along the coastline. And then tomorrow is actually when the highest astronomical tide hits, even though the storm is now at that point moving into far eastern parts of Canada. But after 11 a.m., it's possible for some water to come right up to the barrier in Hampton and Seabrook, the Hampton Flats likely filling up with water, and perhaps some very minor coastal flooding right up near the Ocean Boulevard corridor through Seabrook and Hampton. But farther north, really not expecting much issues through Rye and Portsmouth. It is cold once again this morning, though a deck of clouds moving overhead, allowing temperatures to turn pretty cold, but just not as cold as they could be. It's 3 degrees in Manchester, but where skies have been clear overnight, we have double-digit temperatures below zero in Plymouth, Whitefield, and Berlin this morning. Some of the coldest readings yesterday were actually in the Mount Washington Valley. Today, they're on the other side of the White Mountains, where skies have gone mostly clear. Sun mixed with high clouds today, a breeze making it feel more like the teens, even though the actual temperatures likely getting up into the 20s for a lot of us. Probably not quite as bright and as bluebird of a day as what we had yesterday. New England Pond Hockey Classic, day 3 today. It's the playoff games kicking off at 8 o'clock this morning. Cold in the Lakes region, near zero temperatures this morning. Back around 20 for the championship round, which kicks off just after 1 o'clock today. And all the festivities this weekend should start to wind down by around 3 o'clock. So it's been a really, really nice weekend for pond hockey on Lake Winnipesaukee, and for skiing and for snowboarding. That will continue today with some great conditions out there. Tonight, partly cloudy, more clouds south, allowing temperatures to fall back into the single digits, and that's about it. Meanwhile, some double-digit readings below zero possible up in Coos County, where it's mostly clear once again. Still chilly and a bit breezy on Monday, and while it's not a significant warm-up, it does look like the temperatures moderate some by Tuesday and Wednesday. In fact, if we hit freezing on Tuesday in Concord, it'd be the first time doing so since January 22nd. At that point, that will have been a 12-day stretch of temperatures below 32. Keep in mind, that's also the average high temperature this time of year, so it's not much of a warm-up. Really, it's just more seasonable weather. Quiet conditions with sunny skies through the first part of the week. There's a very minor system that we're watching on Wednesday. This could squeeze out a few flurries up north, otherwise dry Thursday. Next chance at a little bit of very light snow statewide would come Friday night into Saturday.